all led up to this point right here.
It's been a long journey, a lot of ups and
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The fans are filling the seats in Orlando, the site of our broadcast, and where the Magic will be going up against the Indiana Pacers. For Indiana, they were undefeated against this squad last season, going 3-0. We'll see if they can continue that dominance. So we're right around
AI, good luck out there.
It's Eastern Conference time for the traveling Indiana Pacers today. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. The Magic are looking to grab one here for the home fans in Orlando before heading out again. These guys are hot, no doubt about it, continuing to put up win after win.
And when I look at Orlando, and I'll tell you, this has been a surprise how they started the year. Obviously, whatever adjustments they made in the offseason, definitely working out for them so far.
You know, Greg, I like to see a team come out of the gate strong, right? Their chemistry has been absolutely sensational.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Well, guys, Victor Oladipo trained with Dwayne Wade heading into last season. Now, Wade says, we talked about not knowing the path of your career. Don't put limitations on yourself. The result for Oladipo was an all-star appearance. Kevin?
He's definitely on an upward trajectory, DA. Thank you. These teams always seem, Doris, to be in each other's way. And how different is the atmosphere in a rivalry game like this one?
Yeah, Kev, we sense it on the sideline, don't we?
We do, yes.
You know, a little bit of an air of dislike, a growing discontent that you're constantly in each other's way. Rivalries are built when teams consistently meet, when there is something on the line. And that is what has happened with these two. And I'll tell you, we get to sit back and enjoy it, Kevin.
When you played, Doris, were those the most fun games for you as a player?
No doubt. No doubt. You wanted to beat that team that was always standing in your way. So then in the summertime, you had a little bragging right.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Collison and Oladipo are the guard set. Bogdanovich outside at the three with Young down at power forward. And it's Sabonis in at the center, locking down the middle. Collison kicks to Oladipo. And it goes down 2 points. Oladipo's got his first basket of the night.
It is such a treat to have a point guard like Collison. He is so effective orchestrating this offense.
The shot's good.
A guy who converts well at the rim, you like to see the aggression there.
Really doesn't get any easier than that. The defense didn't look too interested in stopping him.
No good. Shot missing. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. This their first chance this season playing the Pacers.
Yeah, two conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
So what you look for in the first game, one, does one team make a statement? And two, how does the other team react to that?
Now, here's Sabonis. Shoots over Vucevic. Sabonis, no good.
He does everything right except drain the shot.
The pass to Ingram. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Off target with his 3. The Pacers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Bogdanovich passes to Oladipo. To the paint. Here's Sabonis. Outside Bogdanovich. With some arc. Vucevic with the rebound.
Well, it looks like he's going to get the easy 2 points, but the defense recovers just in time to affect it.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Ingram's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Gordon against Oladipo. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
Well, Victor Oladipo won't back down from a challenge. He isn't afraid of getting a little bit nasty if the defense sort of sets the tone.
Even though Oladipo didn't spend a lot of time on the Thunder, he does credit his time there, Doris, as a big factor in his development.
He points specifically at Russell Westbrook and the amount of work Westbrook puts into his game. So what did Oladipo do? He changed his frame, and he changed his work habits, and that led to an incredible season last year.
And he knocks down the first one.
Boy, guys, you're starting to see Victor Oladipo put it all together, aren't you? From role player early on to legit star now. Wow.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Wow, what an incredible homecoming for Victor Oladipo in Indiana. This guy put up career year numbers and went from being a piece of a team to somebody you can actually build around.
Now here's Collison. After the miss from Ingram, Oladipo outside. Young in the corner. Lock at 6. Over Gordon. Indiana again missing. And Oladipo, the former second overall pick, felt right at home in Indiana.
And sometimes you wonder, Kevin, how much of the early struggles were him or the situation or the fit. Across the board, though, Victor Oladipo showed how impactful he can be in the NBA.
Collison finds Young. Now here's Sabonis. Wants to get it to Collison and does. Oladipo outside. Outside Bogdanovich. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Bogdanovich has got his first 3 points of the game. For Orlando, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Ingram passes to Isaac. Ingram against Collison. Ingram kicks to Fournier. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Vucevic. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
They're just great poise from the big man. Vucevic sticks with his shot even while being defended well.
Ingram against Collison. Up top, Sabonis. He had 13 points in the win against Chicago. Oladipo, the pass to Young. Over Gordon. Good. He hits the jump shot. The Magic have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Here's Vucevic, and they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Collison kicks to Sabonis. Outside Bogdanovich, and out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. Time now to look at the race for Rookie of the Year. And, of course, it's still early. A little over a month gone in this new NBA season. But let's take a look at who's made a nice impact so far. You take a look at Ingram. What a rookie year he's having, guys, atop the rankings right now. And even though it might be a tight call, he's definitely the favorite.
And what a feeling right now for him. I mean, sitting on top of the heap of all that young talent.
Well, he has wasted no time making his presence felt, and he's setting a very high standard for this year's rookie class.
And here's Collison, who will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 3. Outside, Bogdanovich. 13 feet away. And the shot is long.
Well, he gets the separation he needs. You can't say the same for his aim, though.
And that one's good. Ingram.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Collison against Ingram. Collison finds Oladipo. Shot clock at 6. That shot off the mark. And Orlando the other way now. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
I think, Greg, you can't expect to win with that kind of effort. The defense was nowhere to be found, and it cost them all night long.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Hard to think that Thaddeus Young has been in the league since 2007. But Doris, he still puts up numbers.
Well, he does, Kevin, and that's because he runs the floor hard. He's dangerous in transition. He's going to score. He's going to rebound, and teammates love him.
For the Magic, Bamba is checked in for Gordon. Terrence Ross comes in for Isaac, and it's Fulton for Fournier. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Sabonis. Matthews comes in for Bogdanovich. Evans, he's checked in for Oladipo. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Darren Collison. Here's Vucevic. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Vucevic has got 12 in the game.
Well, Vucevic has got a number of moves he can go to. So comfortable this close to the cup.
Pacers trail by 7. So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And I was impressed with how comfortable they looked in that environment, made the most of their possessions.
They were extremely efficient, Greg. They ran their offense well and took good high percentage shots.
Doug McDermott, he's checked in for the Pacers. Ingram against Joseph. Back to Turner to end the drought. Misses off the left iron.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
It's Ingram on the wing. He's covered by Joseph. And it's Vucevic missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Evans kicks to Joseph. Matthews against Ross. 6 on the shot clock. 17-foot shot on the way. And that one hits back iron. Fultz with the ball. Evans picks him up. Here's Ingram. Coming off a solid outing against Denver. And Fultz gets it to go.
How about the confidence level with which Fultz plays? When he's close to the basket, he keeps his eyes focused on the rim at all times.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And the Magic last season, Doris, suffered on offense due to a lack of outside shooting.
And it wasn't the number of threes, Kevin. They took a good percentage of shots from 3. The bottom line was the percentage from those shots wasn't very good. Too many players putting up a handful of threes per game that just weren't consistent from that distance.
Kem Birch is checked in for Vucevic. Offensive rebound. Joseph against Ingram. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way in. Ingram's got 7 points.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to summon up a little more sense of urgency.
Joseph, the pass to Matthews. Over Ross. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Orlando leading by 11. And here is Ingram. He's got 7. Passes it to Birch. Ross kicks to Ingram. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
DJ Augustine. On the court right now for the Pacers. Bogdanovich outside at the 3 with Young down at power forward. Collison and Oladipo are the guard set. And it's Sabonis in at the center position. And so Collison will bring it up for Indiana. They host the Kings after this game, and that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Here's Oladipo, and they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
And the free throw line was a problem spot for him in their last game. Really struggled up there.
Doris, who are some of the players you watch that get stronger as the game goes on? They're not cut down by fatigue and still have that energy, something left in the tank.
Those guys who show me superhuman strength a la Kevin Harlan. Those guys who come to mind, LeBron James, that's a bad man. It doesn't matter if it's the first minute or the 48th minute. Russell Westbrook is indefatigable. His stamina and his ability to dominate in triple overtime once is absolutely incredible. And then what did we see from Anthony Davis when Boogie Cousins went down? A man who for 48 minutes on both ends is a problem. Those 3 men, Kev.
Endless energy. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Nuggets just played phenomenal. He scored 32 points and was diming everybody up with an incredible assist game, setting up his teammates all night long. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Hey, David, thank you. Any chance he can match that, guys, in that performance again here tonight?
I tell you what, I know he believes he can. His confidence right now is sky high, and he doesn't think there's anybody that can stop him.
Well, there might not be, because he's coming into this game thinking he can be just as dominant as he was the last time he took the floor.
Chalk up 2 there. Sabonis has got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Ingram kicks to Isaac. Pass to Vucevic. Ingram left side. 5 to shoot. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Young with the steal. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Collison finds Oladipo. Back to Collison. Pass to Sabonis. Oladipo outside. Again, Indiana.
Well, right now, Oladipo is just manipulating the defense in the pick-and-roll situation. The man is doing work.
Outside Fournier. Here's Vucevic. Can't hit from in close.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
The jump hook. It's hauled in by the Magic. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Fournier's shot is off. Pacers trail by 20. Bogdanovich passes to Sabonis. Collison kicks to Young. Over Gordon. Young's shot is off. Orlando's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Ingram against Collison. Ingram right side. Fournier. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, from anywhere on the floor, you've got to be aware of Evan Fournier, even on the interior.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Back to Collison. Lays it up off the glass.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Ingram against Collison. Oh, Vucevic in position. Kicks it out to Gordon. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway. You take a look at Ingram. The second most votes in the Eastern Conference have gone his way. He'll be a starter for sure. And it's going to be an exciting showcase. We'll keep you updated with the results each day during the voting. Fournier against Oladipo. 1:06 left in the first half of the game. In the corner, Collison with it. Shoots over Fournier. Collison, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Isaac kicks to Ingram. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
There's Sabonis. Feeds to Young. A wide open look here for Oladipo. No good from outside. Orlando leading by 22. The shot's good from Fournier.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
In the corner, Collison with it. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Fournier in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. Outside Collison. And so it's Orlando, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Aaron Gordon. Aaron, you guys came out and played extremely well. What was the...
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Vucevic, guys, has been exceptional.
Oh, well, they've done a good job of letting the game come to them, and really few forced shots here so far.
I think, Greg, we're seeing a couple things. Terrific play calling, unselfish nature, and quality shooting. That makes for good offense.
Inside, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Ingram. And it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando.
What we know about Jonathan Isaac is he's got incredible length coming out of Florida State. And the team knew, guys, that it would take some time to develop because he's so young. But with that frame and the potential his offensive game has, he can be scary in the future.
Releases. Gordon trying to break loose. Again, the magic score.
Well, we know this. Fournier is a multi-position guy, and how adept was that pass? Really nice.
Oladipo outside. And Bogdanovich kicks to Oladipo. Goes up on the wing. And it's Orlando with the rebound. And Doris with Isaac. Unfortunately, he missed a lot of his rookie year to injury.
Well, it was a disappointment for the young man, to be sure, Kevin. But he talked to Aaron Gordon about dealing with the injury and that lost time. Let's remember, Gordon went through the same situation as a rookie.
Gordon, the pass to Ingram. Jacks up a 3. A rebound by Young. The Pacers shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Collison feeling it out a bit. Young in the corner. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Count that one from Isaac.
Really like the energy I'm seeing from this offense. 3 for 4 to open the third.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now here's Collison. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Bogdanovich against Gordon. No good, unable to end this run.
Boy, they're slow coming out of halftime. Just 0 for 3 to start this half.
And it's in there.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Collison. At the top of the key, Sabonis. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And that's good. Darren Collison for 3. Collison's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, you've got to play up on Collison, right? Because on the catch, he's ready to shoot it.
Ingram against Collison. Ingram passes to Gordon. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Gordon's got 7 points in the game.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Right, really a disappointing effort on the defensive end, not offering any challenge at all at the cup.
Now here's Collison. 7 points in the game.
Well, this is where Darren Collison is superb at recognizing when to go to the floater game. That shot selection is impressive, guys.
Sabonis with the steal. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Back to Collison. The pass to Sabonis. Kicks it to Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Off target on the 15-footer.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now is massive.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Now here's Collison. 9 points in the game so far.
That's the veteran instincts coming into play. Darren Collison so good at threading the needle in the screen and roll situation.
Well, a big strength of this Indiana team is how well they take care of their possessions.
They were right near the top of the league, Kevin, in terms of the fewest turnover committed. And this whole team, to me, seems to play with a level of calmness and good decision-making. And let's give Nate McMillan some credit for that.
Here's Collison. After the made shot from Ingram. And Bogdanovich kicks to Sabonis. Back to Bogdanovich. Lays it up and banks it in. 7 points in the game.
Well, deceptive speed to me on that drive. Bogdanovich able to slice through the defense.
It's Fournier on the wing. Passes it to Gordon. Out to Ingram. Outside Fournier. Ingram outside. Back to Gordon. Over Young. And it's Gordon missing. The Pacers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Oladipo finds Young. Gordon with the defensive effort.
Now, that's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
No, exactly, Greg. Especially when the ball is that deep inside. You've got to respect how he altered that shot.
Oladipo misses. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Fournier gets a wide open look. Hits it from 3-point range. Fournier's got 7 points.
Well, you love the lead that Fournier has taken in this area. This guy a very dangerous shooter.
Collison against Ingram. With the teardrop. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Count that one from Isaac.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player. And if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Oladipo with the ball. Defended now by Fournier. Ingram attacking. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Clearly a foul.
The Magic shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Foul. Elbow. 2.
And he knocks down the first one. With the analysis, the defensive impact becoming more advanced, Doris, do you think that helps defenders gain recognition even when they're not putting up numbers in individual statistical categories?
Well, think about a recent winner of the Defensive Player of the Year, and that's Draymond Green, whose value becomes into sharp focus, particularly in the fourth quarter of games, when it becomes a possession ball game, and Draymond Green is flying around the floor in help defensive position, covering up for teammates' mistakes. I absolutely think, Kevin, increasingly because of the advanced metrics, that players can be defined outside of points and rebounds. So I love the impact of the numbers.
Here's Vucevic after Tyreke Evans has scored. Augustine with it. He's got 7. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Augustine's got 9 points.
And really the story of the half, one team shooting it lights out, the other, the lights are just out.
Yeah, that's right. You said it. They don't find a way to switch it back on. They're in trouble.
And he gets the bucket.
Gritty effort by Wes Matthews. Just buries himself in the paint and connects on a quality look.
It's Ingram on the wing, covered by Evans. Matthews against Ross. Dishes to Ingram. And he lays it straight in. Ingram's got 22.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now here's Matthews. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. Orlando's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Now that we have a moment, let's see who have been the top assist teams in the league this season. The Magic in third.
And you know, when your team has a lot of assists, it's testimony to the unselfishness, the patience, the ball movement, the player movement. They have shown all of that.
And Orlando making a change here. Birch is checked in. Joseph, the pass to McDermott. Stolen by Bamba. Here's Ingram. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine. Augustine's got 3 assists in the game. The Pacers have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. And Joseph kicks to Turner. 14 feet away. Rebound by the Magic.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
40 seconds left here in the third quarter. Bamba passes to Ingram. Now the feed to Bamba. 6 to shoot. Here's Birch. The rebound by Turner. And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Evans. Turner trying to free himself up. And Evans the basket on the assist from Joseph. And that's now 7 points for Tyreke Evans. And so it's the Orlando Magic with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. They have been excellent at both ends of the floor. The scoreboard showing what a complete performance this has been. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
And, Greg, nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court right now for the Pacers, Kyle O'Quinn out there with Leaf. Then it's Matthews. Then it's McDermott. And it's Joseph in at the 1 spot. Now here's McDermott, and he comes up with the deuce. McDermott's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Pacers. Fultz kicks to Ingram. Well, the league taking steps towards to reform the draft lottery, flattening out the odds, doing a variety of things just to analyze the way it works, the mechanics. Do you think the change will be enough?
Well, again, I think this goes back to the leadership at the top of the NBA, and the right man is in charge in Adam Silver. And as is typical to Adam Silver, everything happens with a very measured approach in terms of reform. You do a little bit, and then you evaluate. But I think Adam has made it clear that the change they made to the draft lottery was nothing more than a first step. Now, where do we go from here? That remains to be seen.
Here's Grant, the Pacers making the shot. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from 11. Again, the Magic score.
Crafty move. He recognizes the size disadvantage, and the mid-range is close enough.
I'll tell you, that's really clever, because it's not easy to get that mid-range off over a guy who's got a size advantage. He made it look easy.
Here's Joseph after Jaren Grant's bucket. Back to Matthews. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
It's Mozgov, high post. Fultz the pass to Ingram. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Ingram's got 28 points for the game.
I really like the awareness from Fultz. It has an ability to know when one of his guys is wide open.
Joseph finds O'Quinn. Mozgov with the block, but they recover it. Now here's McDermott. He's covered by Grant. Pass to O'Quinn. Now Joseph. Over Fultz. Mozgov grabs the board.
Boy, just enough defensive attention to throw that shot off target.
And that one's good. Ingram.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Wesley Matthews on the wing. Off target from three-point range.
I'll tell you, his inconsistency not helping their cause at all.
Grant kicks to Mozgov. Now the pass to Ingram. Indoors last summer, we saw the inaugural season of the NBA 2K League. Over half the league's franchises fielding teams. It looks to be the start of something very special and very unique.
No doubt, Kevin. And the NBA has always been an organization at the forefront of embracing technology. And the reality is there is a huge market for this. The younger generation gets just as excited with how their virtual home team is doing in the standings. Big things on the horizon for the NBA 2K League, and you better not square up against me, Kev. You got no shot.
Oh, okay. I've recorded that comment. You know, Doris, wherever Corey Joseph has gone, he has always found himself a role.
Well, Kevin, I think it helps that he does not have a big weakness to his game, and Corey Joseph has proven he can knock down open shots, and he does everything at a very solid level.
2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Well, what I like about Corey Joseph is this.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.
AI, good timing. Shaq and Kenny have a few questions for you back in the studio.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Right through here.
See you guys.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
And we welcome you back. I'm Ernie Johnson. We got Shaq here. We got Kenny here. With this one in the books, we've got a special post-game guest joining us.
This is Shaq. Another double-double for you tonight. Made it look easy, buddy. How are you able to control things on the offensive end with this level of consistency?
Well, a lot of what makes me look good is the system that we play in. You know, I don't really have to overthink possessions. I know my guys are going to be screening and cutting, and as long as we make the same reads, all I got to do is deliver the pass on time, and they take care of the rest. It's a really easy team to play on.
You keep playing like that, buddy, you're going to win many championships. Good luck to you, son.
That's the plan.
And thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. We'll see you next time, and the time after that, too.
Thanks, man. See ya.